Hello and welcome to GoldBoys Primetime. It's Dinger Tuesday. I'm Eli. That's Nick and Jerry. How we doing, guys?
Not bad. How are you doing, my friend?
Dude, my brain is scrambled. I'm gonna be honest because somehow I was going to check on the latest odds for Jorge Soler home run because I knew it was going to be bad, but if it was still over plus 200, I was just going to take it anyway. Somehow I on FanDuel I got to the game tomorrow and it showed Kaufman pitching, and I was like, oh, and also that well it looked like all the props are down. Kaufman, it's listing Kaufman now, so I thought they like made a last minute pitching change or something. Now I was just on the wrong game, so like it complete like I tweeted some stuff and like I don't know, completely just flustered me. So
Jerry, don't
um,
let him lie to you. He just admitted that he can see into the future, so it explains a lot of things that have been happening.
Mm.
I don't know about that. Somebody did say that too, but hopefully, I got the chat right in front of your guys' faces too, both chats. So hopefully you guys can help me, stay on top of that. We got a few people in here, so hopefully, I got the chat
Ooh,
right
the
in front of
chat's
your guys'
actually
faces.
crystal clear
I just
now.
pulled up the YouTube, not muted, so they just heard me say that again. You know, we're doing a professional thing here, but let's
There's a
get it. Let's get
drive to left field. It's a 4-0 ball game.
All right, Memorial Day is kind of the first. We're gonna get into all the Dinger Tuesday stuff. Chat's going crazy already, which is awesome to see. I'm gonna try to keep up with it. I'm gonna do my best. Uh, Memorial Day, kind of the first big checkpoint, I think, of the MLB season. Kind of a third of the way through. Just anything sticking out to you guys? Whether it's team by team, most surprising team that stinks or that's good, or I don't know, rule changes. Anything sticks out to you so far?
The Mets
Yeah,
are the best
why?
team in baseball.
Why do the Orioles have the second best record in baseball? Would
I
be
tried to
surprising to
tell you
me.
guys. I tried to tell you
I
guys.
still don't think they'll keep it. I don't think their pitching can last, but I would have never guessed that.
Cubs rotation is awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And the Cubs have the worst record, the worst correlation between record and how good I think the team is potentially I've ever seen.
The
And I think David
differential,
Ross
right?
has to be fired. I don't know. I don't know if it's still crazy, but it was at one point. They had a losing record, like a plus 30 or whatever run differential. Biggest thing for me, I was going to talk about the Orioles too. Like I tried to tell you guys a couple weeks ago, these Orioles they might be legit. They're fun to watch. We all know how good of a start the Rays got out to, and you look at the standings right now. I think the Orioles are what 3 games back. They've kind of just done it quietly. Nobody really pays attention to them. I like that offense a lot. And really, they've got some guys that haven't really even gotten going yet. I think Jorge Mateo is playing for his job this month, basically. And they've got some kids down in AAA that are kind of ready and hitting really well, too. So I don't know. They're dangerous. And I like them to get to the playoffs. I don't know. I don't know. The Rays are slowing down a little bit. So the AL East is going to get interesting. But I think let's just jump into the games unless you got anything else. I know that's probably why everybody's here. Okay,
Do we got
sounds good.
everybody here?
Yeah, there's a few
Isaac,
people.
Isaac, how are you doing, my friend?
Oh yeah, the chat. Thank you. Wow, you responded to chat, not just me. Let's go.
It's crystal clear for me now. I could
Yeah,
see everything.
I turned up the resolution of like the meeting room. Last time I tried to do that and Brian was here, his internet's so bad that it like broke everything. So, but
It's
he's
only a
not
matter
here.
of time
Yeah,
before
he's not
somebody
here.
curses
So,
out my mother, though. I'm gonna get really upset.
ooh, that could be an issue. That could be an issue. Difference between me and the Orioles. That's Sam. The first chat I read. The first chat I
Why
read
do you
is
give him
Sam.
the pleasure?
I'm done. And yeah, there it is. Okay. All right. White Sox Guardians. I'm not touching this game honestly. Guardians. I don't know. I can't figure them out. These are both two teams that have a ton of talent. Should be scoring a lot of runs. Honestly, I mean the Guardians rotation is should be good. Thank you for that gifted sub, coats not jackets, or yeah, thank you. White Sox has they're starting to hit the ball a little bit better, but still these are two really disappointing teams. I didn't bet anything on this game. Do you guys got anything?
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go with the. It's so basic. I'm probably just gonna go with the Tim Anderson score a run and Roberts to get an RBI parlay together. It's like Allen hasn't been giving up home runs, so it's like it's one of those games where it's like, do you want to even bother with the home runs? Do you trust a Guardian to hit a home run today? I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna go run RBI.
Yeah, I looked at a J Ram pretty hard here. I didn't end up pulling the trigger. I think there's just some other spots that are more value. If you're looking for, if you feel like you have to bet a home run in this game, which you don't feel like that, but I think Jose Ramirez is probably the guy for me. Luis Roberts cooling off a little bit. Gavin Sheets is still interesting. I don't know if he's playing. Yohan Moncada also was interesting to me, home run wise, but I didn't actually end up taking anything on this one. Burger. Somebody said Burger in the chat. Ramirez. Yeah. There's been a lot of love. There's been a lot of love for Jake Burger recently.
He's hitting the ball hard.
He's hitting the shit out of the ball. Nick, you got anything on this one?
Oh, not really. Logan Allen's tough though. He hasn't given up over 3 earned runs in a start yet. So he's pretty solid. He hasn't gone very deep into games because of his walk issues, but him versus C should be an interesting matchup.
Should be fun. I don't know. I need Cease to. I don't know. Is he gonna get traded? They have to blow it up if they don't. I mean, if you're out of the AL West by the trade deadline and you're this White Sox team, they have to blow it up. To me, I don't
There
think
could be some big pitchers moving. Like if Cease and Corbin Burns both get moved.
Yeah, I mean, I could see a world, and this falls off quickly depending on who you ask, but I could see a world where the White Sox try to move Giolito, Lance Lynn, and Dylan Cease. Honestly, if they don't start winning, but. All right. Next game is my darling team. Actually, 2 darling teams. Texas Rangers, Pittsburgh Pirates. I do have a bet on this game. If you follow me on Twitter, you probably already know who it is, but I'll let you guys go in first. Anything?
Yeah, we know who your guy is, but I got to go with Corey Seager. He came back and he looks like he hasn't missed a beat. He's hitting the ball hard.
Yeah.
Hitting for power. He's just right back, and plus he's is a guy with good reverse splits against lefties, so I'm not worried about the lefty-lefty matchup at all. In fact, I kind of encourage it here. Rich Hill, what the hell's going on with this guy? This guy's turning back the clock, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Rich Hill has not given up home runs for shit, and it's kind of surprising. He's just getting through it. He's a workhorse right now, but Corey Seager's just built different, man. We saw the last couple of years what Corey Seager's been doing to baseballs, and now that he's back, he looks like he hasn't missed a beat. So I got to take Corey Seager.
Nick's your boy on the mound for the Rangers, right? Evo, you got anything?
Dude, he has to be one of the better free agent signings, pitching wise at least. 5 and 2,
absolutely.
2.83 ERA, under a 1 WHIP. I don't mind his PPD. I don't know. I haven't really even looked at it, but you could probably get 5 or 6 for close to even money.
Yeah, he's been hitting that pretty easily, right? And this Rangers team is really good. They're really good. All right, well, I am officially taking Ezekiel Duran to hit a home run. And you know what? I was thinking the other night, I think I can come up with a list of 2 athletes that have literally never let me down. The first of which is Reggie Miller. Second of which is Ezekiel Duran. Like, this guy's so good. I said last week he's the best. He's the best hitter of bad left-handed pitching in baseball. I think that's still true. Rich Hill, he has looked a little bit better his last couple starts. I don't care. I'm taking Ezekiel Duran for a home run. I think I got it at plus 600 this morning. I think it's up a little bit actually. Looks like it's plus 630 on FanDuel right now. That is the best number. So usually I wouldn't play that at $25 or a quarter unit. I would play it to win a unit. So whatever that comes out to be, $18 or whatever. I am going to take $25 or a quarter unit basically on Ezekiel Duran to get the promo. I think you could see 3 to 5 home runs in this game too across the board. I also love his bases. His bases line was kind of just disrespectful this morning. It's still plus 130 on MGM, FanDuel, Betway, and I'm using the Pickett Sports app. Look at that. I haven't even plugged a sponsor yet. Freaking 11 minutes into the show. Pickett Sports, you can check all those lines super easy. Use code GoldBoys. They literally give you, it's not just a free app, they give you $3 to download the app if you use code GoldBoys, so you should do that. Also, thank you to Sleeper Picks. I'm going to have a sleeper total basis play here in a second too. That's it. I'll shut up. Ezekiel Duran, I love him. Plus 130, a half a unit for his bases. MGM and FanDuel. And plus 630, $25 or whatever you got to do to meet the promo on FanDuel for his home run as well.
He's in. How he's good right now because he's in a weird spot of the lineup, batting 8th. and batting 8th this season so far. Small sample size, but 6 for 14. That's no man's land. That's where they don't got to give you pitches to hit. They don't care. You got the 9th batter behind you, and he's 6 for 14, batting 8th.
It's so wild, man. It's crazy, and I don't. He's either gonna cool off or they're gonna start juicing his odds. Until one of those things happen, like against a lefty, I'm taking him. Like he's that good. I was a little worried about his playing time with the Rangers kind of getting healthy, but they're just DHing him. He's not playing at shortstop as much, but yeah, I obviously I'm all over Ezekiel Duran. He's the one guy I didn't even write down stats for because everybody knew I was gonna take him, and they're just gonna probably take him.
Another look for Evaldi is if you want to take his outs, it's 18.5 minus 105 on DraftKings. He's hit that in 4 straight. They've let him go 113 pitches, 107, 113, and 93. So
Pirates' offense has been struggling too. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's gone 8 plus in 3 of those games. So 1 complete game shutout. They usually let him ride.
What are the odds on that?
Minus 105.
That's not bad. Yeah, I like that look too. Like I said, the Pirates have just been struggling recently, so yeah, it should be a good one. And Evo has been. I wanted to take. I put together a little research team, by the way. I've gotten to that point in my life, but I was trying to get. I liked Brian Reynolds for a home run tonight, and they were like, "No, dude, like Zeke Duran has been, or damn it, what's his name? Nathan Eovaldi has been so good. Like he's a completely different pitcher this year than he was in Boston last year. It's true. He's been really good. So I like that. Next game, Cardinals Reds. Couple of questionable pitchers going in Great American Ballpark, and somehow I didn't end up with a home run bat. What do you guys got?
I'm staying away.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna touch this game.
That's interesting. That's crazy that we all kind of got there.
It's just kind of like it's one of those games where it's like, can I give anything of knowledge? Like it feels like a crapshoot. Like you have so many options to choose from, but like what do you really like?
Arenado has been an autoplay for me home run wise. His at bats looked really bad. Let me catch up on chat here. Try 630 FanDuel. Adolis 400 plus 400 looks decent. Adolis Garcia, you've heard me talk about him a lot. Yeah, I'm not mad about that. If you don't want to ride Duran with me, that dude's an alien. When he hits the ball, it's like it's crazy. Only play you missed is Zeke Duran home run. Who'd you take? Sorry, Jerry, home run first game.
I took Seager.
Corey Seager. Nick likes Nathan Eovaldi over his outs and like a player performance level, whatever you can get like to close to even money.
5 and win is like minus 106 or something. He's hit 5 every start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looks like Brandon Lowe got scratched. If anybody cares. Not there yet. No Arenado. No, that dude has been so bad lately. Just a ran from me. Fraley home run. That's not a bad look. So the thing here is how bad. What's his name? The old man has been against the Reds in his career. Like in Great American Ballpark, I think he has close to like a 6 ERA or something. Oh my God, what's his name?
Wainwright.
Yes, thank you. Obviously the most hitter-friendly ballpark in baseball. We did put out me and Portman put out a home run collab. That's obviously he's been all over Christopher Morel, Ezekiel Duran, and I forget one of the Cardinals players. I gotta pull it back. But I think the Cardinals are who. Sorry, the Reds are honestly who you look to target in this one. I think to me, just because it's Wainwright, it's Integrated American Ballpark. Somebody said Fraley. I don't think that's a bad look at all. I don't think Spencer Steer does it 2 nights in a row. Paul DeYoung. I like Paul DeYoung on the Cardinals side as well. But
Goldschmidt hasn't hit a home run since that 3 home run game. Isn't that crazy?
It's kind of wild. He's very due, huh? Yordan Alvarez home run. We're gonna get there. Go ahead. Sorry.
What is it? 2 weeks? Yeah, it's like 2 weeks since that. Jeez.
He's so up and down. And so was Arenado. Like Arenado went on that run where he was just, hitting. It seemed like every ball he hit was going out, and now like his at bat. I don't know if you watched any of the Cardinals games, but his at bats have been ugly. Goldschmidt, he's so due. Yeah. I think just Duran, DeYoung. Yeah, that's DeYoung, whatever. DeYoung or Fraley would be my plays in this game. I didn't play anything straight, but me and Portman did put out a play that was Morel, Duran, and Paul DeYoung, and it was like kind of crazy odds.
Yeah, I would just probably go Goldie for this game. He's just so dude. It's like one of those things like he's just due. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
in that park too. Yeah, that's not a bad look. Ashcraft, not really that good either.
More
So
like ass crack, huh?
yeah, yeah. Evo 6Ks in a win. PPD is plus 145. That's not bad, right?
No, that's
Um,
fine.
yeah, that's fine. Diamondbacks Phillies. I have 2 plays in this game, but you guys can go first.
I I gotta go with Schwarber.
Yeah.
He's seeing the ball. He's seeing the ball well. I mean, he has 10 walks in his last 7 games, and that's a sign of a guy who's patient, seeing the ball well. He's getting his hits. He has a home run in 2 of the last 3 games. And this guy might be entering a nice little power surge right now. It's a good matchup for him. Yeah, it's super chalk, but I gotta go with Schwarber.
What are the odds? Pick a sports.
It was in the 200s,
Yeah, it's kind of.
but I don't care.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
with
care.
you, and I'm gonna take a. Well, we're gonna
Yeah.
talk a little bit later. I'm gonna take a guy in the 200s too. So, Nick, you got anything on this one?
No, I'm not. I don't like the pitching at all in this. I hate Nelson and Strom. Is I don't know. He's had some crazy K games, but Arizona doesn't strike out a ton. I'm just gonna stay away from these two. There's better options down the line, I think.
Yeah. So if you don't know, the Phillies are opening with Fromm, right? He's probably gonna go like 10 batters or maybe 2 innings, and then they're going to what's this guy's name?
Why did they jack
Um,
with Strom? He was like their best pitcher to
I
start
don't
the
know.
season.
I don't know. Then they're going to Dylan Covey, who like the Dodgers are potentially in have like the worst pitching depth issues right now in all of baseball, and the Dodgers cut Dylan Covey a couple weeks ago. He gave up 2 home runs in his only appearance for the Dodgers. He was like a 1.5 WHIP, and is a career 1.59 WHIP and 6.5 career ERA. So this guy's, yeah, I don't know. So Jerry, do you have a play on this one? Yeah, Schwarber, you already said it. I
Yeah.
like so I'm going with the Diamondbacks. 2 guys actually. So I took Christian Walker for a home run and bases. This to me, I wouldn't play it on FanDuel when I looked earlier on the Picket Sports app. Code GoldBoys. It was like plus 400, and he's plus 525 on Caesars. And Caesars is also to kind of compete with FanDuel. They're giving you a 25% profit boost on any home run play. So you could get that up to what, plus 6 something. So I would not touch Christian Walker at plus 400 on FanDuel. It's just not worth that. Ends up being like a 200-point difference there. But he's got 4 home runs in his last 13 at bats versus a lefty. So I think he only gets 1 at bat versus Strom. But all 6 of his batted balls versus left-handed pitchers, all 6 of the last 6 balls he's hit have been 95 miles an hour or higher off the bat. 5 to 6 above 100. He also got 112 and 114 up there. His fly ball percentage is up there. So if you even want to get really crazy and sprinkle like a first at bat home run for Christian Walker, I'd be with you there. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. I'm also taking him for a home run and bases. Oh, sorry. Before I move on, I think Christian Walker was like plus 145 on. I think it was the Canby book. So I take those on
For his
Bet Rivers.
bases?
Yeah.
He
Plus-
said that last 2 games, no?
Yeah. So that's what I said when I posted it was this is like these odds are disrespectful. It's like plus 145 for 2 bases against he's gonna see a bad lefty and then he's gonna see a really bad righty. And he's been destroying the ball really off both sides. He's got 5 I think 6 of he's got like 11 home runs. Yeah, 6 against lefties and 5 against righties. So it's not like he can't hit the ball out against the right-handed pitcher. So yeah, I'm all over Christian Walker home run and bases. I think it's like 145 on Canby books. If somebody can double check that with me for me with the Picket Sports app. Also taking Lourdes Gurriel for all the same reasons basically. He was plus 750 on Caesars and he was like plus 500 on FanDuel. So this is another one. It's not worth the promo to take it on FanDuel. If you like Lourdes Gurriel Jr., take it on Caesars. Use the profit boost coin if you want. His exit velo has just been consistently high, and I said last week he was part of the obviously the crazy lotto last week. I said last week that one of the biggest reasons I was taking him is because the last time he hit a home run, he also hit a home run the next night. That worked last week, and he hit a home run last night again here. So I don't know. I got to play him again, especially at these numbers. These are kind of disrespectful odds as well. I think he was plus 155 for bases, so I put a half unit on that as well. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, we're kind of flying along here. The Toronto Blue Jays, who just got swept by the Baltimore Orioles. In Tampa Bay, taking on the Rays. I don't have really anything for this game either. How about you guys?
Everybody wants to bet Vladdy, but I cannot touch him until he shows me anything that he's not has a nagging injury. Like a lot of people don't realize. That's why I'm always like when I see a guy with coming back from an injury, I kind of stay away until they show me something, especially lower body injuries. He's pretty banged up right now. So until he shows me something, I am good on him. Especially he's not gonna get good odds. His name itself is just he's gonna get hammered every time they post him up. So no thanks.
Yeah. Nick, anything on this one?
Two interesting pitchers with Barrios and Taj Mahal going. It just you don't know which Barrios you're gonna get. He's been either really good or really bad. I mean, I'm probably just gonna stay away from this one too.
So Barrios has been pretty good at home. He's been terrible on the road. I think it was like that last year too. For whatever reason, he really struggles outside of whatever that ballpark's called in Toronto. So I would lean toward bad Barrios tonight. But yeah, try to catch up a little bit here. Somebody asking about Matt McLain for the Reds. He hasn't hit one yet, has he? Could be the night, honestly. I mean, he's definitely gonna hit one at Rogers Center. Thank you, Tone Stamp. Tone asking about Mullins' total bases. I don't know. He didn't jump out at me. Probably not. Isaac Paredes. Yeah, I mean, sorry, Matt McLain. He's gonna hit one at some point. It's not a bad night for it, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to predict for me there when he hasn't really shown a whole lot. I mean, the kid can fly, but go ahead.
I gotta bet Wander Franco. He's plus 850 on Bet Rivers right now.
Yeah, somebody said that in my Discord too.
Kind of obnoxious.
That's yeah. What is he on FanDuel? I'll keep talking. I'll look it up.
I'm not sure about FanDuel. He's probably going to be around the plus 500, plus 600 range, but plus 850 is pretty obnoxious. Especially Barrios gives up more home runs to left-handed batters, and we know that Wanda will be batting lefty.
Plus 680 on FanDuel. Go ahead.
That's great. I mean, if you want to take that for Dinger Tuesday just for the protection of the bonus, I don't blame you. But I'm probably going to bet this straight on Bet Rivers. I mean, plus 850.
Yeah, that's too big of a difference for me. Yeah, I'm with you. He was a little bit banged up for a minute. I think he's okay though, right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. Yeah, that's. I mean, this guy's gonna win him. I think multiple MVP awards before he's all said and done. So, yeah, getting plus 850 on the what's that? Oh yeah, you got a ticket on that, right?
Yeah, and Shohei's just got to fall off a cliff though. Not literally. I don't mean it literally, but yeah.
Watch out.
That guy's pretty good. Clip it, guys. Yeah, I'm with you on Vladdy though. It's he's just looked off too. If you've I think the eyeball test in baseball is so important, and he's just looked a little off at the plate. And yeah, he had a wrist thing going on, right, and then he like stubbed his toe or something and messed up his knee against the Yankees. So he's visually banged up in a couple different places. Yeah, I mean, at some point he's going to break out of this and be healthy and start crushing the ball again. But so yeah, Matt McLain maybe. Isaac Paredes, he's I think that's what he meant, not Isaac Padres, but that's an interesting one. Goldie, we talked about Goldie, yeah. Schwarber, Walker, Gurriel together for a lotto. Funny you say that. Will Myers home run today. I didn't that didn't jump out at me, is all I'll say.
Will Myers is never on my radar.
Gleyber Torres love today. That's a good transition. That is the next game. Orioles and the New York Yankees, future World Series, 2023 World Series champion, New York Yankees baseball team. What do you got on this one? This is an unders game to me. But
I'm thinking probably Trevor Bauers in this game, but I don't know Jerry about
Freak
that.
Out.
Oh God.
No actual serious.
I don't have anything.
Just talking shit to me. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
What's Bader's exit velocity been looking like lately? He's still hot, right? He's still hitting the ball hard.
It's cooled off a little bit. When he gets one, yeah. He's also been drawing his walks and he's been striking out a little bit too. But when he hits the ball, usually it's been going, yeah. But no, it hasn't jumped out. Go ahead.
I probably would stay away from this game personally.
Yeah. It's gonna be a fun series though, honestly. Like if you're not an Orioles fan or a Yankees fan, This will be a good one to watch. Yankees are, I mean, don't knock me for saying this. They're the hottest team in baseball in the month of May right now. So, and I've already told you guys how good I think this Orioles roster is. So this should be a really fun series. Garrett Cole and what's his name for the Orioles have been who's also been really
Bradish.
good. What's that?
Bradish.
Yes, yeah. He like I don't know. Last year when I would see his name pop up, I would target him for total bases. He's been good this year. He's been good. Aaron Judge, I don't even know what his odds are, but they're probably not worth taking to me.
He's
But
not playing.
Judge is playing? No, he's definitely playing.
They just ruled him out with a torn vagina.
All right, so the next game, two teams that stink at baseball: San Diego Padres, Washington Nationals. I got nothing. Santander, that's a good look. I don't know because Garrett Cole's been really good up until his last two starts. So I don't know. I need to see another bad start or two out of Garrett Cole before I really look to fade him. Santander has been really, really good. But yeah, Padres Nationals. I have nothing on this game. Tatis would be the play, but it's probably like plus 200. Yeah, so I said Tatis.
God, don't you want to bet on Juan Soto to hit one against the Nats?
That's what everybody's saying. I don't know. He's just been bad this year. Like I get their revenge narrative, but
Mackenzie Gore can be nasty too at times.
That's the other thing
is he can't fucking buy a fucking out versus a lefty to save his life.
He can throw a strike is the issue.
Yeah, I feel like he either I don't know. When he throws the ball in the zone, it's really hard to hit, but he struggles with that command so much, right, Nick? Like he either walks you or he strikes you out. I feel like I don't know. He's got really good stuff.
I don't know. This could be a good lefty matchup. Soto hasn't really hit lefties much this year, but this is a perfect matchup for him to smoke one versus a lefty because Gore just can't get lefties out.
If you're getting plus 300 for Aaron Judge, that's not terrible, honestly. Like I don't love the matchup for him, but I think he's hit like 17 home runs in the last 5 games after coming back off the IL or something crazy like that. So, I don't think you're going to see plus 300 for Aaron if that's really what it is for Aaron Judge a whole lot more this year. So that's not a bad look. Trent Grisham, he's one of the worst hitters in baseball right now. So I'm going to pass on Trent Grisham. Actually, that guy's really bad. That's a guy that like I don't know the numbers kind of seem okay sometimes. Like when he does hit the ball, the exit velocity is up. But like if you just watch that guy swing a baseball bat, you're like, what the no, like I don't know. But anyway, so no, I'm not going to bet on Trent Grisham. I think Soto is the like the narrative look, but I just haven't seen enough out of Soto consistent. He's had a couple of runs of like 3 or 4 good days in a row, so he's shown it's still there, which I think it is obviously, but. I don't know. I think there's way too much value on the board to bet this game. I think this game stinks. Dodgers and Braves.
Dodgers need Nick to tell me a little something about Bobby Miller.
Yeah, making his first career start, and welcome to the show, kid. Yeah. You got the Atlanta Braves, the best team in baseball, if you ask me. What do you got, Nick?
He definitely was not expected to be here now. I know that. They're planning probably second half for him because he jumped up to Double-A last year, started in High A, dominated, went to Triple-A, had like a 14K start to finish the year before they had to shut him down with shoulder tightness or something. So that's why he was delayed this year. He hasn't pitched that good in Triple-A to start. He's made like 3 or 4 starts. His last start, he was pretty good, though. He went 6 innings, 6 strikeouts. He throws like his average fastball velocity is like right at 100 miles an hour. Really good slider. They said though the problem is his fastball does not move a lot. So if he's not throwing the other off speed, he throws change up, slider. If he doesn't throw that stuff for a strike, his fastball's not hard to time up because it doesn't have much movement. But I saw him at 3.5, and after Stone pitched last night, only went 4 innings. They used 5 relievers last night. 3.5, I had to take.
I like that. I think. What do you got, Jerry?
I mean, Matt Olson's definitely gonna smoke this kid, right?
Dude, I bet
he'll probably hit a bomb and probably strike out twice.
Yeah.
I bet on Matt Olson last night, and he did not come through. So I will. Yeah, I would feel great about that if I were you. I would feel
he has 7 home runs versus the fastball this year, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that. I don't know. This is a hell of a. I'm with you, Nick. But like I mentioned earlier, the Dodgers pitching situation is just in such a bad spot. They just lost Julio for. I think he went to the
And May.
15. Yeah, I think he went to the 15-day, and they're saying he's going to be back whenever he's eligible. And then they lost.
May.
Yes. Okay. I thought you were saying May the month.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. The pitcher whose last name is May, he's going to be out for a while. They're saying it's not the. They don't think it's the elbow injury that caused him to have Tommy John last year, which would be good because he's fun to watch. But I don't think I have anything on this one really. But yeah, I mean it's a tough welcome party for Bobby Boucher Miller here.
I mean, if you have the last name. Good. If you have the last name Miller this year and you're a rookie pitcher, you got Mason Miller, Bryce Miller.
That's true. They're all looking pretty good.
Maybe he can follow suit. Their first start was pretty good for each of those guys.
That's true. Ginger Snap, you think Acuna welcomes him with a first at-bat home run? I don't know.
Hey, if it's first pitch homer, I'll take it.
He's Miller's right-handed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Acuna. He's a completely different hitter against right. He's like a slightly above average hitter against righties, but he's like a future Hall of Famer in against lefties. So I don't, but maybe if this kid hangs a fastball, it's probably going to go a really long way. So Trout Devers, that's what that said. I thought somebody was making a Trevor Bauer joke in a Twitch chat. I was going to get annoyed. Caesars just pulled Soler home run. Why would they do that? Getting a little nervous. Caesars had Soler home run for literally plus 175 today. That is just wild. All right. Well, who's next? Your Mets, right? Portman's on the kid, Christopher Morel. But there was a pitching change in this one, right? Yeah. What the hell happened there? Senga pulled, right? Miguel going?
Senga got pulled, yeah.
I mean, I think everybody knows what I'm going to bet here, right? Mark Vientos, guys, got it. He's going to hit it. He's just hitting the ball. So he's so confident. I mean, this kid's coming up. I think we spoke about it last time. He hit a home run. He has so much swagger with him. In minor leagues, tearing up lefties, tearing them up, tearing their asses up. Pause.
Flip it. So...
he gets a lefty here, so he's moved up in the batting order. This kid is just thriving with confidence. Morel too. It's the same thing. This is a perfect spot for these young guys to have a nice little parlay going. So I'm betting Vientos. I'm probably gonna parlay Morel and call it a day here.
Jerry, question for you.
Is it about my ass?
No, unfortunately not. Does Escobar know? Does Smiley tell Escobar what pitch is coming? 4 homers and 14 at bats.
That's what somebody just said in chat. Is he playing tonight?
Really? Yeah, he's batting second.
That is so. I don't know. I think the Mets fans, Jerry, correct me if I'm wrong, are kind of ready to retire him or move on from Escobar. This guy hits when he's in the lineup. I mentioned a few weeks ago that. I was waiting for him to get some starts because I was going to take his home runs. He hits the hell out of the ball when he's in there. He's looked pretty good at second base too, right? Go ahead.
It's Frank the Tank's fault. Frank the Tank called him easy out Escobar, and everybody ran with it. The guy's a professional hitter.
He can hit, man.
He has it, but he has some nasty slumps though too. So, but he's put together some really good at bats the last week or so. He's a professional. He's going to go through these highs and lows. But I see nothing wrong with the guy. I mean, I think he's fantastic.
Okay, so I thought YouTube chat just wasn't really doing that much, and it just updated, and I missed like 3,000 messages. So I'm sorry, guys. Somebody said Kellenic. Yeah. Matt Olson. Yeah, we talked about him. Acuna Jr. And Eli we trust. I don't know about that. What did I see here? Urias. Yeah. Tatis and Olson, 2-legger. That's not terrible. I mean, the odds probably aren't even going to be that good on it, though. Kyle Tucker, I agree, is due. Judge due. I don't think Aaron Judge is due because he's been hitting the shit out of the ball. So I don't know about that one. Anybody know? I don't watch a whole lot of Marlins games. Soler's batting second tonight. Is that normal?
I watch way too many Marlins games. I can admit that.
I feel like Arise is usually at 2 and Soler is 3 or 4, right?
No, they've been They've been hitting weird with Arias. They've had Arias hitting 3 and 4 lately.
Okay. I'm not used to seeing
So
Soler in the 2-hole like that. So that's interesting. Maybe that's why they did pull him off of
Oh,
Caesars.
he is a 2-hole hitter.
So I told you that 3 times
I
last
think they like
episode.
having Arias hitting behind him.
Yeah, because that's, I mean, a base hit machine. De La Cruz. So yeah, De La Cruz was. I saw a lot of people on De La Cruz today. And so I guess I should say I'm gonna go ahead and take the juice here with Jorge Soler. This guy, first of all, he's in Coors Field. Against righties, he's like, his slugging percentage is like 3 something, so it's kind of like league average. Against lefties, his slugging percentage is 1.125 against left-handed pitching, which is insane. Like if that was his OPS against lefties, you would be like, oh, that's really good. Like he's hit, he's really, that's just his slugging, take on base out of it. It's 1.125. He has like, I don't know, 100 home runs or something against lefties. I gotta find it in my notes, but has Gomber tonight, who is bad. He's been hitting a fly ball in 33% of his plate appearances. So I've been looking at not necessarily like what percentage of batted balls are fly balls, but just total plate appearances. So taking the strikeouts and plate walks into account. 33% of his plate appearances in the last 5 days, he's hit a fly ball, and he is in Coors Field tonight. So literally, he just has to like breathe on a ball and get it up in the air. It's gonna go out. So I took him. I ended up with $33 or 0.3, a third of a unit at plus 210 on FanDuel. I think I'm also gonna throw like $10 on his 2 home runs, which is plus 1,600, which is crazy. But I don't know. Like I took Arenado last night at like plus 245, and I looked really stupid for it. So I might look really stupid for this one, but I got to do it. I have to do it. He's also in a lot of a leg in a couple of lotto tickets I'm going to show here in a minute too. But I'll pass it off to you guys. Anything else?
I'm gonna run with Garrett Cooper again. I bet him yesterday. I don't know if you saw his first at bat. He hit one 403 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to throw up, and then you know what he did? He struck out 3 times after that. I really thought it was gonna be a slump buster game for him. The guy's just smoking lefties. He's betting over 400 versus left-hand pitching. It's Coors Field. This is the spot. Garrett Cooper. I'm gonna ride with him again, and hopefully he hits one 410 feet this time.
So I haven't taken this yet, but I just got a text from I think either, I don't know. I got Propfather and Portman in a group chat, and they both start with P. So I look at it quickly. Like, I don't know who's who anymore, but
Well, look at you, Mr. Popular.
Nick Fortes. You ever heard of him?
Yeah.
I think he might hit a home run tonight. I don't know. So is that like, so to start the year, he was hitting like all grounders, some line drives. Last 5 days, he actually has a higher fly ball percentage per plate appearance than Jorge Soler does. And all the last 4 balls he's hit were all fly balls. He's got a home run in those. And he does have a home run in the last few games against Alex Wood. And again, it's a right-hander against a Gomber, whatever his name is, in Coors Field. So I don't even know what the odds are. I'm going to check on Pickett Sports app. Use code GoldBoys. While I'm doing this, hey, if you're watching on YouTube, there's like a lot of people. Like I hate when people do this, but can you hit the subscribe button? Like if everybody would subscribe right now, we would like go crazy in subs and everything. That would be super cool and help us out. So stop what you're doing while I use the Pickett Sports app. Use code GoldBoys and find this line if there even is one for Nick Fortes to hit a home run, and hit the subscribe button for us.
You should give him a goal or something. Like if we get 100 subscribers in the next 5 minutes, you show your feet or something. You know what I mean?
That should be very easy, but I don't know. I don't know about the feet thing. I like to talk about feet pics. So I think it's funny, but I'm not showing my feet on camera. What the hell? What game is this?
Marlins. I got a strikeout play for this one.
Yeah,
probably.
Go ahead, please.
This is my favorite play of the day. It's moved crazy. Like last night, as soon as it dropped, Yuri Perez was 4.5 even money. He's had 6 and 7 in his first 2 starts, and I was like, okay, I'll take it at even money. It'll probably move pretty quick. It's at Coors, but I'm like, he throws 100 miles an hour. It's not going to slow down his velocity. He's not huge on breaking stuff. He's got a slider, but it's not like he's a curveball, changeup, big-time pitcher. Then I checked this morning, and it was plus 132 for 4.5. So I took it again and laddered him at that point.
Yeah.
And then now I looked and he's like minus 136 or 138 for 4.5, which I still don't mind. He's a super good pitcher, and he's gotten better each start. And last game he faced the Nationals, who really don't strike out at all. Just super talented, 20 years old. It is his first start at Coors, but like I said, he throws so hard, and Cabrera had 6 strikeouts there last night, so it doesn't really worry me too much.
Someone in chat said, Aaron Jenkins said Starling Marte. It's not a bad look versus a lefty. He hasn't had a lot of power this year, but last year he generated a lot of power versus lefties, so that's not a bad flyer to take. He might hit his first home run versus a lefty today.
Listen, guys, don't talk to Jerry about where his head is, okay? He gets right off the subway or something from work and just doesn't even have time to poop and comes to the show. So
does anybody want to see my feet?
He's got to do some research on the show on the fly, and that's all right. He's here, he's hanging out. So yeah, so Nick Fortes, I haven't taken it yet. Plus 700 on Caesars, plus 680 on FanDuel. So if you don't want to lay the juice with Soler at plus 215 on FanDuel or 240 on Hard Rock, like that's kind of a sneaky look. I saw a lot of De La Cruz talk. I saw a lot of who else was I seeing a lot of? Garrett Cooper. Garrett Cooper I think is okay. Riley De La Cruz, his fly ball percentage is like really, really low recently. I know he's got that. I think his home run is like the only fly ball he's hit in the last like 5 or 6 or 7 days or something like that. So that worries me a little bit. Again, I don't really care that much in Coors Field, but you do have to get the ball up in the air for it to go out. So I don't know. I think I almost like Fortes a little bit more than a De La Cruz, and you get better odds. So that's an interesting one. I don't know if I end up taking that, I'll tweet it out. We got a little bit before that game starts, but
yeah, Legion. I said Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper, yes. What are Eli's picks? Somebody, scroll up a little bit. Somebody just gave him out. Charlie Blackmon. I love Charlie Blackmon. I don't know. I personally did not take Morel, except for on that collab with Portman. But yeah, the kid's got 8 home runs in his first 11 games in the show. So yeah, that's not a bad bet either. I think you're getting decent odds for him too. We got left. All right. We got Tigers Royals next, and then everybody and their mom's asking about Yordan Alvarez in the chat. So we're going to that game next, okay? You guys got anything on this one? I don't. Nothing, literally.
Nothing.
Salvador Perez, interesting. Okay, you're going Sasquatch, aren't you? You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. I can tell by the look in your eye, Jerry. Jackie Bradley Jr. I don't think we're doing that tonight. Maybe again soon. I don't think he goes 2 in a row. I don't think he goes 2 in a row. What do you got, Jerry? Say it. Vinny Pasquantino, home run. What are the odds?
God, I want to so bad. And you know what? Like, it's literally giving me diarrhea cramps. But I want to bet Javi Baez at home run. I mean, he looks all right. He's looking pretty good, even though he had a... Is it my fault? You don't get that feeling too when you say his name?
Me, never.
I don't know, man. That last at bat, I thought he was gonna hit one out. I think he hit one off the wall. He's locked in. He's locked in. He's not. I said I wasn't gonna touch him after that last time.
Yeah, and then he hit home runs in like 7 straight days, and you felt dumb.
Yeah, and I bet him one more time. He didn't hit it, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna do it no more. Oh my God, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
You doing it?
And that's it. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna talk about it like I
use the Pickett Sports app and tell us what the odds are. You know.
He's plus 550 on DK. I don't know what he is on FanDuel.
It's not
but
crazy.
It's Dinger Tuesday, so we kind of got to take it on FanDuel, right?
Yeah,
if the odds are similar.
Are you looking it up? Because I was the only other thing that stuck out to me in this game. What's that? I don't know. Riley Green is interesting. It's a lefty going tonight though, right? I forget. I didn't look at this game a whole lot. Yeah. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know. I didn't end up taking anything on this one.
Javi's plus 560 on FanDuel. So that'll be a Dinger Tuesday bet.
All right. That's not terrible. Somebody said, is Peyton Burdick playing? This is a totally different game. Peyton Burdick playing? Somebody mentioned that in my Discord. I don't even know who the hell he is, but he plays for the Marlins.
He's on the Marlins.
Is he starting?
He's not playing.
Never mind. Yeah, I got nothing. Nick, you got anything? 2 bad pitchers here too, right? Oh, no.
No, Rodriguez.
Eddie Rodriguez is solid. Are you betting him or no?
I'm not touching him, no.
Somebody said Vinny is a hoe. Dude, we obviously there's quite a few new people here, but me and Jared talked I think last week about how like this dude's one of the he's like a top 20 hitter in baseball right now, and every single time personally I bet on him, he's gone 0 for 4, 0 for 5. I bet him like 3 or 4 times this year. He's never even gotten a hit. I was promised Sam, get out of here. Like I hate that guy. Holy. Prado, that's not terrible. Why don't I like Morel today? It's not that I don't like Morel. I just didn't bet on him. I don't know. The kid's got a slugging percentage or an OPS that would be higher than 2003 Barry Bonds. So he's definitely going to go on a cold streak here. He's not going to sustain that. And I don't know. Portman's been betting on him every day. I think he said he's up like 20 units or something betting on that guy. So it's not a bad bet. MJ Melendez, that's not bad. I don't love Gorman today. Arias on the Guardian, somebody mentioned that. Bobby Witt Jr. They just moved him down lineup, right?
Yeah.
I didn't love any of that. Riley Green is gonna start hitting them. I don't know. He's gonna come out of it.
Someone said Riley Green. I just can't do it. I already missed on him twice last week, so I'm off.
I missed on him last night too, which maybe that's a sign you guys should all bet him. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. You know what? This is a guarantee. This is it. This is the guarantee of the show today. Riley Green is 100,000,000,000% lock, whale lock, hammer cock of the freaking year. He is gonna hit a home run today.
You just said you weren't betting it though.
Too late. Now I already bet it in my head.
In my head, the odds are really good. Somebody threw him in the chat. Big in Sports app. He's like plus 800 or something. I'm on the wrong game, so it's not going to tell me what the odds are for Riley Green if I'm still looking at the last game. But yeah, his odds are really good, so I don't hate it. Plus 870 on FanDuel.
Yeah,
that's pretty. All right. There's another guy on the Tigers who's just been showing up in my data. I'm really hesitant when people show up, start showing up in my numbers, and I haven't watched them play a whole lot. McKinstry, is that a guy? Is that a person? I don't watch
Zach.
NJC. Yeah, Zach McKinstry. NJC, I think he's in chat. Is he good at baseball? I don't know. How's he look? He's been starting to show up, so I'm probably gonna have a McKinstry bet sometime in the near future, but it's not gonna be tonight. Riley Green is. I love that for you. I love that play for you. If I bet it, I'm gonna do you a favor and not bet it, and it'll probably happen. So. Yordan Alvarez. We betting on him? I'm not personally. But that's the next game. Astros and I think the Knicks Brewers, who are in first place with the losing record or something. Is that right?
Last I checked, 25 and 22 is a winning record.
That's true. Are they okay? You guys all right?
Ray pitching for the Brewers, terrible. So there will be home runs hit.
Who's gonna do it? Yordan? Ray's right-handed, right?
Yeah, he's righty.
I would lean, Yordan. The odds are probably trash. Actually, wait. No, he starts with a Y. Plus 280 on Betway, which I don't even really know what that is. Plus 255
What's Kyle Tucker odds?
On FanDuel. That's who I was gonna say next. Is the next guy I go to? I bet on him and lost on Sunday. He's plus 400 on Ballybet. Don't know what that is either. Plus 340 on FanDuel. So. I'm with you. I think there's a lot of home runs here. If you don't want to lay the juice with Yordan at plus 2, whatever it is, I think. Oh God. Okay, I think we're okay. My screen just went black. I don't know why. I think we're okay.
It could be a good dinger game too. With
that's where I was talking. Plus 340 for Kyle Tucker. That's where I would go because I'm with you. I think you could get 3 to 5 home runs here and get your $25 back. But I didn't bet on it. Jerry, you got anything?
Rowdy, obviously. But is Jesse Winker ever going to hit a home run again in his career?
No.
I'm not going to bet him. By the way, I'm not betting it. This is not a suggestion, but it's nuts. The guy just has no power left in the tank.
Probably the same time Abreu hits a home run.
Him and does Miguel Cabrera have a home run this year? I don't think he does. He just lost all his pop. Yeah, I'm going Rowdy. The righty-lefty splits pretty ridiculous. 11 home runs versus righties. JP France stinks.
Okay. That's not bad. Anything else in this one?
Your mustache getting longer?
Yeah, I'm not shaving it.
Oh, my God.
I'm not even trimming the stash. I only have to shave the rest of my face like once every 2 weeks because I can't really grow facial hair other than what I have. This took me like 2 years to get where I am.
Looks like a caterpillar. It's disgusting.
Dude, I bought my kid little shorts with little mustaches on them yesterday or Sunday. It's pretty cool. Giants Twins. I didn't touch this game either.
No, thank you. Pitching duel.
Yeah.
Sonny Gray, super good at home.
Yeah, he's just Go ahead, Nick. You betting him?
No, I was just gonna say Sonny Gray is super good at home, so I would be leery of that.
You didn't bet pitchers anything here.
His line was like 6.5, so I didn't take it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Somebody said I don't even know. Nothing. My dog just opened my door. It's not a ghost. Everybody's gonna ask me if that's a ghost. It's not. It's my dog. He's an idiot.
Nick, did you bet? We talked about Martin. Did you bet on Perez strikeouts?
Yeah. He went on a whole thing about Yuri Perez strikeouts. God.
See, I just don't have a good memory. Could you imagine if I smoked weed?
He was sorry. I took him 4.5 plus 132. He's like 4.5 minus 138 now.
I didn't even hear that. I must have been in my own little world. But this guy's gonna be so good. I'm sorry to go backtrack now, but
no, you're good. He's only 20, so yeah, he's got some time.
At some point, this guy's gonna hammer a crazy ladder, don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't know, Nick. You want to do it? I want to do it today.
He's gonna. I mean, he could have. His 8 strikeouts was like plus 1,400. So
yeah, like I'm down.
It could happen.
Anything is possible.
Good things happened the last time with Valdez, so you never know.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Somebody said show the dog, so I'm trying to. He's really drooling on me right now.
Just get the peanut butter like you usually do.
Shut up. Yeah, he's not. He's I don't know. It's Winston. You can probably hear him crunching on a chip now. All right, let's move on. So we established Duran Dinger 25. Yeah. I tried. Oh, it was just NJC, freaking or those Tone asking. He doesn't count. Shouldn't have even done that. Okay, we talked about. We went out of order a little bit, huh? Red Sox Angels. I kind of like Yoshida, but I think they nuked his odds, so I'm off everything in this game. You got anything?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I'm sorry, what game did you say? I'm so out of it right now.
The Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. Rafi Devers jumps out. Yoshida jumped out at me today. He did. His bases were an auto bet for me a couple weeks ago. Turner, Tone Stamp, that's not bad. I don't know.
I'm waiting for
Devers.
I'm waiting for Jarren Duran to go on a little bit of a power surge, but it's just not there yet.
He's so strong. Renfroe? I don't know about Renfroe. Devers, I get behind Devers. I get behind Yoshida because the odds would be going to be really good for Yoshida. 675 on Caesars, all the way down to 520 on FanDuel and 500 on Hard Rock, which is interesting. Because Hard Rock usually has really good lines, but Verdugo, can't bet him. Bad person. Can't do it. Not kidding. I can't root for. If I bet on him, I hope my bet loses.
I think you
guys at the end we're all gonna go back through all of our plays at the end of the show, and I've got there's a couple lottos and a sleeper a ticket we're gonna go through. So everybody just relax. We're gonna come back to everything. Go ahead, Shohei.
I don't think we could overthink this one. I think we just gotta go Devers.
Devers, Shohei. I think I would lean Shohei over Devers personally. I'm not betting either one.
Shohei's odds are worse.
Are they? Yeah. Devers is really good at baseball.
I think they both go yard this game. This is like a chalk game where you just say Devers, Ohtani, and then you look like a genius when you post a winning ticket on Twitter. Everybody look at me.
I don't want to talk about Verdugo. Google it. Yeah. A's game next. Is it? I don't know. I'm just going on the order on Pickett. Yeah. A's Mariners. Kelenic. I got nothing on this one. I'm looking for a reason every day to bet on what's his name, Julio.
Yeah,
I don't have one yet.
Julio's he's trending up though. You know,
The velocity is there. He's not lifting the ball at all right now.
he's just trying to put the ball in play, get some confidence going. But eventually, he's just gonna start tearing the ball up. I guess I want to bet Julio tonight, but I guess it's kind of you just gotta wait until
350, man. You can't do it. You can't do it. He hasn't looked very good. Everybody's saying Rooker. That's not bad.
Rooker's always a good bet. The guy's on steroids.
Maybe looking like freaking Jose Canseco in Oakland back whatever. So Eugenio Suarez, I had him as a lot of like yesterday. He's been showing up. I don't know why. But that's not a terrible play. But I again plus 310 on FanDuel, you can't touch it. Plus 400 on Caesars or Hard Rock is a little better, but I still don't think so. Kelenic hit one of the pistol missiles I've ever seen in my life last night. So that was pretty cool. But does he do it again? I don't know. Nick, you got anything pitching wise on this?
I got nothing in this. I mean, Medina, you could maybe look at. He's had 6 strikeouts twice, but other than that, I'm staying away.
Saturday when this is kind of related, when I hit the second, I hit a 3-leg home run parlay after, a few days after hitting the 4-leg. I went and bought some baseball cards to celebrate, and I pulled this Jonah McBride actual autographed rookie card out of just a random pack of Topps baseball cards while we're talking about the A's. So I thought that I'd never pulled anything like that out of just a pack like that. So pretty cool.
Your luck's got to run out eventually.
That's what my wife said, and I was like, no, it's not luck, Nicole. I just said her name on TV.
Oh God, you're done. You're toast.
Yeah, Rooker, Cal Raleigh also interesting. Kelenic, but I don't know. I feel like the odds need to be better, right? I feel like the odds need to be better for me to think about most of these. Even Rooker at plus 360, that's tough. Yeah, somebody said Brent Rooker. Yeah, this is why. Somebody said Brent Rooker home run, Oakland money line, and I don't think I'm with you on that.
Oakland money line.
I don't think I'm. Oakland might not get to 20 wins this year, so I can get behind you on Rooker home run, but I don't think I will place one single Oakland money line bet or even an Oakland alt spread plus 3.5 plus 4.5. They're literally trying to lose. They're trying to get ran out of the city, and they're doing it. It kind of sucks. I've been listening to
Mariners. If Julio's bat's waking up right now, and that's trouble.
And I don't know. I listen to a lot of baseball podcasts, and I listen to a lot of local stuff too, and all the Oakland most of them are talking about the games and the roster and all of that, and all of the Oakland stuff is just like doom and gloom, like Las Vegas, and here's why our owner sucks. They're not even talking about the games anymore. So no, I don't know. And honestly, I've kind of been staying away from A's players. I know Rooker is really good. You're just gonna waste away probably in Oakland or Vegas, wherever they go. But I can't do it. That brings us to the end of the games, I think. Right? Anything else we missed? Did I skip any games?
I think I'm gonna bet Jarren Duran.
Are you?
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. I'm not. It's not crazy. It's not crazy. Hunter Renfroe, good for Red Sox versus Angels. I don't know. I don't know if he's really that good in general anymore. Honestly, I say what 2 or 3 all year.
He had a rough game yesterday too. He's just not looking great.
Yeah, I don't know. His at bats don't look very good. Honestly, he doesn't even look that good in the field, which is kind of supposed to be his thing. He's been just kind of sailing balls at third base. 1 home run versus Bayo. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't love it, man. But don't let me talk me out of it if you're seeing some things you like. Rooker and Ramon bases tonight. Jonah Heim has cooled off a little bit for me. He's cool. I think he's gonna pick it back up, but he's definitely cooling off a little bit. Shohei plus 450 on Sports Interaction. I have no idea what that is. Patrick Wisdom definitely cooling way off. Don't take my A's. I'm not taking it from you, buddy. Somebody else is though. Eduardo Escobar, yeah, I kind of like that too. Brent Rooker, we talked about. They're gonna recap the picks. That's our boss. Yes, we will. All right, you guys want to recap first? I've got a. Nah, let's do this first. And we'll recap here in a second. Let me see. First thing I want to do here. This is actually wild to me because so this is a sleeper picks play. If you're not on the sleeper app, download it. Especially if you're in a non-gambling legal state, it's kind of an app similar to the whatever the other ones are, right? Where you can kind of gamble without gambling. Basically, I don't even know. Probably not supposed to say that, but they didn't give us an ad read, so I'm just kind of riffing here. These odds are better than FanDuel, which is crazy. So I threw kind of two of my favorite picks for home runs and bases, Zeke Duran, Gurriel Jr. And then I took Portman's all over DeYoung tonight, and I like it too. So I took him for 2 bases as well. So Duran, Gurriel Jr., Lourdes Gurriel Jr. and DeYoung all for 2 bases. $10 to win $93 on the sleeper app. And I think it's like plus 800 or something when I looked a little bit ago on FanDuel. So if you're not on Sleeper, you don't have Sleep in your state, and you want to take this line, shop it. I don't know where the best line is, but I don't take it on FanDuel. If you are in a Sleeper state, download the Sleeper app. Use code GoldBoys. Use code degenEli. Use code NicLarson. Jared, do you have a Sleeper code? I think you do, right?
Parlay J.
Parlay J. Use any of those because you get a deposit match up to $100. Like I said, this is really good. Usually you have to kind of you got to pay a price to use these apps most of the time that aren't in these legal states. These are really good odds for this just 3-leg 2 total base ticket here. So do whatever you want with that. Any thoughts on that?
I like it.
You like it? Okay.
That's all.
So let me. I'm gonna show this one next. I ended up with 2 really similar kind of lotto tickets for tonight. I think this is why everybody's here. So we're probably gonna lose a lot of viewers after this, but whatever. This is the first one. I put $5 on this. I know you like Christian Walker, Jerry. But 4-leg home run ticket. Christian Walker, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Ezekiel Duran, obviously, and Jorge Soler. It's $5 to win $3,700 when I placed a little bit ago. I think it actually went up a little bit. If somebody wants to throw this in there, and I'll tweet this out after the show too, guys. But I don't know. This doesn't look that crazy? Nothing.
I mean, you're the Duran guy and the Gurriel guy.
That's true. That's true. I am reusing
say,
2 guys from the crazy one last week, and Gurriel Jr. and Zeke Duran. So I don't know, but
I would say I'm the Walker Whisperer.
The Walker. So you like it tonight, yeah?
Yeah. And Soler is chalk, but rightfully so.
So what about this one? We talked about Jorge Soler. Talked about that matchup. Talked about what he's been doing with left-handed pitching this year. To me, if he hits 1, like, he's probably gonna hit 2. Like, if he's locked in enough to hit 1 out in Coors Field, there's no reason he shouldn't hit 2. So I think the
lineup helps you in this case too, because they're not going to pitch around him with Arias. If it was the other way around, if you got Arias out, you could put on Soler, but you can't really pitch around him because Arias hits lefties and righties the same, so it doesn't really matter.
And he could turn the bat upside down and hit the ball with the with the handle in Coors Field. It's probably going to go out. So I put $5 on both of them. One was $5 to win like $3,700. One was $5 to win $4,000. Please be tail responsibly if you're tailing these. I think the implied odds of this are like 20% of 1%. So like 0.002 of 1%. So this is probably not going to hit. Okay, it might. I don't know. I actually do like this one a lot. Jerry, you got anything crazy for tonight?
I just noticed Shohei is plus 390 on FanDuel.
Yeah, somebody said he's like plus 4 something. Oh yeah, on a book that I'm not sure exists.
I'm scared now because remember the last time we were like, "What are we missing with this guy? Why is he having good odds?" And then he didn't do anything. So. But
then a couple days later, in a day game. First of all, random stat: Shohei day game against the righty bet his home run. He's had way less day games than night games this year. He has more day game home runs than night games home runs. They play like 1 day game a week. Weird little stat there. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Gurriel good at baseball. Longoria. So I've seen a lot of people on Evan Longoria tonight, and I think that's not bad. I don't know. He's an old man. He doesn't play that much, so It's kind of hard to get a really good read on him. Volpe home run, not crazy. I don't know. I think he's gonna really start figuring out that if he can just kind of smack a ball out in right field in Yankee Stadium. So, but I don't know that I stayed away from that game. It just seemed like an unders game to me. Okay, let's be nice in the chat. You could have just told him what ERA means. Correa is out. Don't really care. Sleeper is good in New York. I think so. Tapia homer. Don't know about that one. Tommy Pham. I don't think he's very good. Oh my God, this is so much. I can't keep up. What are you doing, lotto-wise? I gave you some time there. What do you got?
I am going to do just for the odds. The odds are pretty obnoxious. Wander Franco plus 680. This is all on FanDuel, by the way. Just because I got bonus money in here anyways. This is where I'm going to do my lotto. We're going to do Vientos plus 450. And Riley Green because plus 870 is nuts. I mean, even though he hasn't really shown us too much, but
that's a guaranteed one too, so you can already count on it.
That is the guarantee. So let me just remove some of these. Oh shit, I just took that out.
That's all right. If you're using the Pickett Sports app, use code GoldBoys. It would be super easy. You can just search them, type them in. It'll even show you where the best odds are for your parlay, which is kind of wild. Altuve, Franco, Fortes. It's not crazy. Bader, Dickerson, Escobar, Yastrzemski. I could barely even get through that. There was so many syllables, but I don't think so. I don't think I would risk any money on that personally. But hey, good to see a fellow Hoosier destroying the books. Right on, man. Green, yeah. Is Nick okay? He looks sad. He hates Dinger Tuesday. Nick hates Dinger Tuesday. He really doesn't like it at all. But he can't do the Wednesday show because he's got other stuff to do. So he's just stuck with us on Tuesdays, and he's knows more about pitching than me and Jerry will ever forget even about hitting. But what's that?
I have to suffer through all this home run talk.
What do you got, Jerry?
What were the odds on that parlay you did last Dinger Tuesday? Was it plus 160,000?
Something like that. All
right, I'm close.
All
plus 158,000.
You want to drop it in the Discord? I can throw it up for the homies. While you're doing that, again, if you want to download the Sleeper app, You can play. You can go ahead and take that total basis play that has better odds of FanDuel, which is crazy. Use code GoldBoys or code degenEli or NicLarson or Parlay J. You get a $100 deposit match on your deposit. Pickett Sports, they give you $3 to download the app if you use code GoldBoys.
If I DM you, can you throw it out or not?
Yeah, but then you can start talking through it. I'll get there.
Yeah, so I said it before. Wander Franco, Riley Green, obnoxious odds. Chalk, I'm going Schwarber. I think he almost definitely hits a home run today, unless he doesn't, which means he doesn't. And Vientos against the lefty. The kid's just too hot coming up. And actually, maybe we should throw in a Vientos Morel parlay. The two young guns.
What about
just separately?
So that's cool. What about Portman? Really, I was talking to Portman about the collab we tweeted out earlier. I really just kind of wanted to do the two kids. I just wanted to do Zeke Duran, on quote unquote my side, and Morel on his side. What about Duran, Morel, Vientos? That's not crazy, right?
No, not at all.
It's not crazy. You can use a Pickett Sports.
Jerry,
I'm not going to type that in, but go ahead.
Jerry, what are the odds for Riley Green to hit 4 homers tonight?
Plus 1 million.
I don't know about that one, Nick. I don't think I would put any money on it.
Okay.
I just want to say one thing. I think I have this gut feeling that Schwarber's going to hit 2 tonight. And you think Soler's going to hit 2, right? Mm-hmm. So we could do
What are those odds? Schwarber's got to be like, what, plus 2,000, plus 2,500 for 2?
I'm going to throw it in right now because I'm going to forget.
Yeah, I always forget too. If I don't have it, that's why I was so scrambled trying to get everything kind of finalized before the show. That's why I was so scrambled at the beginning, flustered. Because yeah, I always say I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take that, and then my dog didn't get all of his chip off my chair, so that's now under me. It's like, what the hell is this? I never actually put him in. Duran, DeYoung, Walker, not crazy. Vientos, Green, Schwarber. I don't know about that.
Schwarber's plus 2,800 to hit 2 home runs tonight.
Solaris plus 1,600.
That's ridiculous.
I'm taking it. I have to. Bases plays 5 for 91 on FanDuel now. So yeah, it's still a little worse. And so I said it was a little bit better on DraftKings. But hey, if you can't use those books in your state, getting even similar odds on something like that is kind of crazy. I just saw that you actually sent this to me now. Go ahead.
Plus,
are you locking
plus
that in?
52,000 parlay together.
Plus
Schwarber and Soler.
52,000. So that's $1 to win $5,000.
$1 to win 500, my friend. My little mathematician.
I missed a zero. That's not bad still though, Okay. I don't know. If we end up actually you took it, right?
I put it in.
Okay. That's not bad. I'm gonna ride it with you if I remember. Real quick, let me see if I missed anything too major here. Vientos plays for the New York Mets. Duran, Morel, Olsen, Soler, Ohtani. That's not crazy. All right. Everybody's gonna keep asking me this random list of people, so I think we got to move on. And we're over time too. So thank you again for being here. This is, I think, one of our best shows viewer wise ever. So hopefully we didn't let you down. You know what? I didn't. And you took the time to send it to me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that up for you. I'm gonna do that. You gotta stall for me a little bit though.
So there's this guy named Eli. He's not allowed within 100 feet of a school.
I live maybe 400 yards from a school.
Do you really?
I do.
Are you registered?
Jesus help me.
You did this to yourself. You were trash talking me for no reason the other day.
When?
What do you mean when? The other day on Twitter, you in the comments, whatever, you were talking shit, and I said, I'm gonna roast you on.
All I
on
said was you weren't invited.
All right, and I called you a sex offender. Now we're even.
Jesus. Here's a ticket. Why does it say +1 home run? That's so. I hate it.
It's so ugly. It's just so stupid. But Wander Franco and Riley Green, just because of the odds, and I think it's a better chance than what the odds are given. Mark Vientos, not crazy about the odds. I was hoping for more like +550 or better, but I'll still take it anyway against the lefty. Rakes versus the lefties. And Schwarber is just locked in right now. He's seeing the ball well. He walked 10 walks in the last 7 games. Very patient. He's going to wait for his pitch and probably smoke one tonight. So
wait, the White Sox already started? Luis Robert with a 102 mile per hour flyout. All right, let's get out of here. And then the other one, the kids parlay, we'll tweet that out here in a minute too. So that's interesting too. So hey, thanks again for being here. If you're still here, like, comment, subscribe, especially subscribe. That helps us a lot. GoldBoys.com. There's a promo. I think it's still active. Use code DINGERS or something. I don't know. Check JD's Twitter. You get like $20 off your first month of GoldBoys if you want. Sleeper Picks. Download that app. Use code GoldBoys or any of our codes. Pickett Sports. They literally they give you $3 if you're not a Pickett. They give you $3 to download the app. It's a free app and they give you money. Like, it's the only tool you have to have. Like, even if they weren't our sponsor, I'd be plugging them like crazy still. So, any final thoughts, boys? We gotta get out of here. Don't say sex offender.
Go Riley Green.
All right, I got no thoughts then.
All right, we are back tomorrow 1 o'clock. We are back tomorrow 5 o'clock. And good luck on all your bets. Thanks again for being here. Subscribe to the YouTube. See you later.